you get excited because I kept looking back at your work over some of my favorite pieces of hers, and that says a lot. She was an incredible head of Cooper Union in New York, the dean forever. A heck of a, and whenever your oil paintings can come up to that kind of sensitivity of an encaustic, you're really thinking in layers, like a translucent chess game.
For me, yeah, layer, that's what I've been learning, I think, for entire my graduate study. I was very, what should I say,
Graphic?
more of a content-oriented
Yeah.
than, like, I didn't know how to balance the form and the content together. And so, and also I had a clear image that I wanted to go after, and so I found that my painting become really like too flat and also become too rigid. Like I couldn't go beyond that. So when Michael came in and then Jim came in and then critiqued my work and really challenged me to go beyond and then just experiment with it. And so my first year was I did a lot of photo transfer and I painted on top of it, and that was great because I could study my compositions and I could be like physically laying off like things around. But then my second semester has been about like oil paint, like really going into paint and then go layer and layer. And so my painting has changed a lot. Like I flip it around. I totally, sometimes I just cover it behind it and then start it again. So I became to build a lot of like textures and surfaces, which I really love, and it almost, like form and content beats there, like, because it's a history.
Your maps that you use topographically as a structure, a substrate, now have seemed to melt to some kind of post-Malevich, something new. I mean, I really see a lot of abstract art. Go to the Assistants League. One of our students, Ashley Busby, got a couple of pieces in. Really quite an interesting show. Jim's a great devotee of abstraction, and there's some great proponents there. But I could see any one of these works, particularly that one, being one of the winners. I mean, it's just that good. I mean, I really think you're getting, they're not all there yet, but I think you're going to have a great thesis talk and a great exhibit. You really put your teeth into the processes of paint and allowed us to bug you. And that pays off.
Yeah, it does.
And I just want to say, like, constantly talking about like, how nervous you are about talking. I'm like, you're totally articulate.
Elegant.
It totally makes sense.
I got goosebumps when you're reading that.
I know.
I'm always like, it's totally clear and well. So there's no,
It's poetry. There's a poetic
there's
feeling.
no reason to keep going with that.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact that PK writes out her speech before
Sure.
Yeah.
really helps.
Really thinks about it.
And it's good for you guys to get into that practice, hammering away at you and writing it. And it really does make it easier, because in a sense, in your final presentation as an MFA student, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be these.
You may be.
We will help you with that.
Oh yeah, that's where we.
I agree with what Ross just said. It was really well done.
Beautiful.
Yes.
We thought your talk was, Jim and I came to that too with.
The philosophy.
Yeah, the last semester. That was it was more philosophically connected to your thesis statement than it probably was his philosophy, the context of the course. I mean, it really worked well.
Thank you very much.
That was great.
Good job.
Very good.